Dzień doberek. Tutaj the next big thing. Bo Rising ktoś poszedł się kochać. Ten bardzo podobny Kratosa. To jest moje pierwsze odkranie, więc ene due ta mi się podoba. Ta ene due rike fake. Ktoś pierdolą moją smakę. Zeus kosmateus i moje baks, ale będzie sprawiedliwy, jak wypadniesz właśnie ty. No. Taka oczywista oczywistość. Po te hasło. Nie wiem po co tutaj. Nie rozumiem. Ja chcieć zalogować się. Czy to się zaciąć? A, że poziom tu wybieram. No oczywiście, że niski. Przecież ja w przygodówkach nie jestem jakiś geniusz. Oczywiście gierka z
Ladies and gentlemen, before we begin, you should know that the story you're about to hear has quite a number of
sporo naszego
well,
absurdu.
don't say I didn't warn you.
Kurde, nie powiedziałeś czego. Humoru, absurdu, tyle możliwości. Facet, rybka z dużymi oczami. Fiolka dziwna. Frankenstein. Tak nie sprawdzę.
The pizza has arrived.
He's alive. And he's hungry.
Needs tomato sauce.
Wait a minute. The story doesn't start that way. Ah, yes. Ladies and gentlemen, Ayo, let's begin at the beginning.
No, wolałbym w początku, nie walnić i walnąłeś miod. Nie mam za dużo czasu.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the annual Horror Film Awards ceremony, in which the most outstanding monsters of the silver screen compete for the Golden Death Chickens. Please go into the theater now and take your seats and enjoy.
What did you just say?
Didn't you hear me?
Of course I heard you.
Good for you.
I'm not deaf.
Right, just dumb.
You jerk.
Lunatic.
Dan Murray. The boss has assigned this story to the two of us. If you don't come into the theater with me and do your part...
So, you don't think you can do it alone?
I think I'm more than capable.
You don't say.
Dan Murray, I'm going to go into that theater and write a Pulitzer Prize story by myself. You hear me?
You're gonna leave me out here in the cold in the dead of autumn?
I hope you freeze.
How can I keep myself warm?
Ayo, Dan. It was fabulous. I did so many interviews that we're gonna have to ask the boss for more space. Fitz Randolph, Professor Fly, Chrome Hot, Eva Morte, the poet, the Grim Reaper, and the short guy from Monster Without a Cause.
Fascinating.
Yeah, you know, the one from, hey, what's that?
It's antifreeze.
Dan Murray, have you been out here drinking while I was in there doing your job? That's it. The byline is going to be mine and mine alone. They can fire you for all I care. What's more, if they ask me for a shovel to help dig your grave, I'll be more than happy to help. And if...
Hey, what's he up to?
Big Albert. In Fitz Randall's office. That's odd.
You were saying?
We have to go in there.
My thoughts exactly.
Finally, real investigative journalism. Come on, move it.
Sweetheart, my thing is sports writing. If he hits you with a baseball bat, call me.
And that's how it all started for Liz Allaire. She decided she was going into that office with or without Dan's help.
Anne-Marie, my smart sister, was being Tarzan. Queenie, my pretty sister, was Jane. I was Cheetah, and the car was the crocodile. Chirk, chirk, chirk.
Nie macie więcej określeń niego?
Ayo, Dan, so how are you doing?
Better than you, my dear.
When the boss finds out who did all the interviews, you're gonna be in hot water.
You won't find out. Liz Allaire's no stool pigeon. Or is she?
Sometimes I blurt out things without meaning to.
You wouldn't dare.
Try me. So, what exactly did you do wrong?
I met you.
You must have done something wrong for the boss to take you off your beloved sports section and put you on the society beat. Did you hit someone?
A jab to the left. I can't remember. A jab to the right. He deserved it.
You killed someone.
Listen, honey. If I wanted to commit murder, you'd be the first to know.
The boss is sick of your chronic lack of discipline.
He's been sick of me for years. It's gotten to be his default state.
Actually, I could care less what you did.
Fascinating.
I wonder what Big Albert is doing in Fitz Randolph's office.
No, don't tell me. You mean you still haven't found out? Liz Allaire, the famous investigative journalist. What pitiful results.
Do you want to hear the story of Big Albert?
I know it. I don't need you to...
Big Albert, previously known as the Creature, reanimated by electroshock, and assembled using body parts from the cadaver of an unlucky bodybuilder and the brain of the greatest scientist of our time. He created his own line of clothing and accessories 4 years ago. Nobel Prize in Medicine 3 years ago, Nobel Prize in Philosophy 2 years ago, Nobel Peace Prize last month. I'm finished. Lately, there's been a lot of monsters doing strange things. Am I right?
Frankie Dog-Faced Bowser disappeared for 3 days and came back with his face surgically altered. Now he's 10 years uglier. 70 in dog years.
This thing with Big Albert could be a scoop.
The most intelligent man in the world, caught red-handed. The Quill's Rubber Room reporter tells all in an exclusive.
On dziwnie tak mówi. Dziwnie tak animacja twarzy jest.
You're a real people person, aren't you?
But the quota is filled, my dear. Try again next season.
Jerk.
Lunatic.
What were we talking about? Ah, yes. Careful with the antifreeze, it makes your complexion look all pasty.
A jab to the left, it's pumpkin punch. A jab to the right. Have you been drinking antifreeze?
No way. I just rubbed a little on my face. It was cold. I hope you freeze.
To your health.
Jak tu się porusza? Okej.
He has a saw for a hand. How uncomfortable. Tubby the Third, Fitz Randolph's pet, is inside.
Oczywiście, to jest inteligentny jak...
You're awfully crabby, Tubby. I was going to pet him, but he blew it. He's nasty. I'm not getting any closer.
Oczywiście, z robotem będę gadać.
Ayo, short stuff.
I knew you'd come. Take me with you.
Where?
To the great beyond, to my final resting place, to eternal peace.
No way. Never on the first date.
Are you not my grim reaper, the angel of death, the bearer of the scythe, the stealer of souls?
Ah, now I know who you're talking about. It's a guy with hiccups who's still at the party. Quite elderly. I'm Liz. And you?
Phil, my time has not come. It never comes.
Bardzo podobny do Borderlandsa 2 ten
Are
profil.
you feeling sad?
Sadness is the only real name.
Have you seen Big Albert?
I have seen things you can't imagine. I've seen ivy grow. I've seen lightning bugs shining in the dark. I've seen all this and much more.
Let's talk. I've never seen you before. What do you do?
Pull petals off the daisy of existence. Gardening. I plant, I water, I cut fence posts. I observe how everything...
What's behind?
My tool shed, my greenhouse, my...
Never on the first.
Co ona ciągle
Why are you here doing nothing?
I'm not. I'm dragged.
What?
Lots of drunkards on the loose. They step on the grass. Hollow.
I'm sorry, I'm not gonna get any good. Hey, yeah, we'll talk.
If we don't expire...
Strasznie smutno, nie mogę tam wejść.
This connects to Fitz Randolph's. I can't go in this way. Someone could.
Czyli mam po prostu bić. To samo. Do kina mogłem jeszcze wejść. Nie wejdę bezpośrednio. No ale...
Hiyo, miss. I thought you were going.
Mr. Fitz Randolph.
Now, come and sit beside me, Miss Allaire.
No pokaż, bo ja nie wiem jak on wygląda.
I never imagined you were such a party girl.
Me? No. I'm still here because it's so pleasant here, don't you think?
You don't need an excuse, miss. My friend Murray's intern is always welcome.
Oh.
Actually, I was referring to your unusual style of dancing.
Oh, I see.
Have I offended you?
Yes. No. Maybe. How is it that you're sitting here by yourself?
I love parties, but when you get to be my age... Since I'm the host, I can't go to bed. But at least here...
In our interview...
Dobra, nie zacznę. Ja już mam mało czasu.
Do you get along with the stars of your super productions?
Well, I try to be a good employer, but it's not always easy. Fame goes to their...
Big Al...
Yes?
Yes, what?
Big Albert, what about... Miss, if this keeps up, I will end up understanding why...
How's...
MKO is still the largest... We have made horror movies fashionable. And as long as that continues, nothing can...
Donations...
I'm just doing my part for the less fortunate, miss. Without the little people below...
The cream of society would sink to the bottom.
How did you know I was going to...
I didn't. Horror movies have allowed monsters to gain acceptance in society. Are you proud of that?
Not completely accepted, miss. It's true that we aren't persecuted anymore and that we finally have the same... Unfortunately, there are still so many people judge other people by their...
Thank you for your... What about my style?
Well, you're not accustomed to...
Vegetables.
I don't understand. Do you want some?
What?
Vegetables?
Ah, what's in it? Are you...
No, although it's so wrapped...
Aha! I've never danced in public, but I look quite good in the mirror.
Then don't let anyone tell you otherwise. If I hadn't believed in myself when I...
Now, where were... I'm no...
Oh, Pardon me. It's just that you're so young, and Murray...
Why does everyone...
I don't want to seem arrogant, but Murray is like me. We're both self-made men, and we both have kept our
Dan is a...
I'll only say one thing. I'm the owner.
How nice.
The baseball team, miss. I bought it years ago, and Murray comes to all the games.
Dan's it.
You are very hard on him, and I think I know why.
But how dare you? Do you know that I once knocked over a refrigerator with... Do you think you're better than a refrigerator? 20, 12... Dan's not worth talking. I'm gonna...
Just as you're probably already aware, I know... Including...
I have a cousin who's a veterinarian. Yes, I've done a lot of reading. Poor thing. Haven't you had dinner? Cons, I can't go into the hall that leads to Fitzrandolph's office while he's right there next to it. Pros, he gets along with Dan. This is the idea.
Bad idea.
Good.
Bad.
Jerk.
Lunatic.
Dan Murray, are you telling me that you do not intend to go into the mansion or to get Fitzrandolph?
In a nutshell.
Well, okay.
Okay.
Good.
Good.
And she decided to convince Dan to get Fitzrandolph away from the hall.
Ayo, Dan.
Better than you, my dear.
Why don't you help me get Fitz...
Because I bet half my salary on the fight tonight, and in a little while they'll be...
That's no excuse. Come on.
It's a shame that I can't help you.
You bet money.
Jim Bad Blood Dixon again. Small potatoes. At least compared to next Friday.
You missed the fight because they...
That's not the... Mr. Boss set it up so they won't let me into the stadiums, racetrack. They turn the faucet. Gosh, I can't miss Friday. I would do anything to be there.
What do you...
Not a thing. Not even that you're a daddy's girl. Not even that you're a novice. Not even that Mr. Boss thinks you have... Not even that you hate sports. Not even that you're crazy. Not even that you're
So...
The ball's in your court.
Actually...
Fast. No matter how much you try, you won't guess. Even if you did.
I hope you free...
Dobra, kończę.